Magic mirror on my wall, are there children there at all? Or are they playing, or are they sleeping, or are they eating, or are they having a bath? Oh, there you are. Hello, how are you? Did you have a nice day? Did you wear your favourite things today? Did anyone put on their favourite dress? Did anybody put on their favourite pair of trousers? Or did any of you get some new shoes? Well, my name is Fairy Trina, and today we're going to have story time. So are you ready? Are you comfortable and sitting down? Have you got something to drink, or maybe your special blankie or your special cuddly toy? Because today, yes, it's her again. I'm going to tell you a story about Stinky-Bottom. This time, well, Stinky-Bottom was a little bit sad because Stinky-Bottom really didn't want to do anything at all. Mum and Dad, said Stinky-Bottom, I've decided that I don't want to do anything today. I'm just too sad. I'm too lonely and I'm just too upset. So I'm going to stay in my bedroom. I'm going to lie on my bed and I'm just going to cry all day. Stinky-Bottom, said her mummy, but what happened? Did you fall over and hurt your knee? Or did you lose one of your cuddly toys? What happened? Well, it's just that I don't want to be a fairy anymore, said Stinky-Bottom. You what? Said her dad. You don't want to be a fairy? Oh, bother. Well, that's going to put us in a spot of trouble because you are a fairy and you've got wings and, well, there's nothing much we can do. Yes, there is, said Stinky-Bottom. I know a magic wishing tree that can turn you into other things. Oh, no, said her mummy. You don't go to that wishing tree and you shouldn't wish to be anything else. You should really just be happy with who you are. Just tell me, Stinky-Bottom, what did you want to be if you didn't want to be a fairy? You didn't want to be a witch, did you? Or maybe even a monkey, or maybe even a balloon? No, I know balloons are my favourite, said Stinky-Bottom, but I really want to be a mermaid. A mermaid? Said her dad. But hang on, Stinky-Bottom. Mermaids don't have wings, and they don't have knees, they don't even have feet. Instead, they have that's right, a tail. And they can't live in fairyland, they have to live underneath That's right, gosh, you're clever, under the water in the sea. I don't care, said Stinky-Bottom, and if you don't let me go to the wishing tree, I shall go by myself. Oh, I feel ill, said her mummy. Go to your bedroom, do not come out until you think clearly. I must go and have a cup of tea and a biscuit. And off they went. Well, Stinky-Bottom was sneaky. She waited till her mummy and daddy went, and then do you know what she did? You guessed it. She opened up her bedroom window and she flew outside as fast as she could. Can you fly really fast and fast and fast and fast? And guess where she was going to? Oh no, the wishing tree. When she got there, she knocked on the wishing tree's trunk. Hello, it's me, Stinky-Bottom, are you there? Said Stinky-Bottom. Hello, said the wishing tree. What can I do for you, little fairy? Well, that's just the problem, said Stinky-Bottom. I don't want to be a fairy. Actually, could you give me a wish so I could be a mermaid? A mermaid? Said the wishing tree. If I turn you into a mermaid, Stinky-Bottom, you won't have feet or knees, you will only have a tail, and you will have to live under the sea forever, which means you may never see your mum and dad, or your fairy bedroom, or your fairy friends, and maybe not even your cat again. I know, said Stinky-Bottom. I know about my knees and the tail and living under the water. I just want to be a mermaid. All right, said the tree. Listen carefully. Take this magic sparkling chocolate. Don't eat it yet. You must fly down to the water and sit right next to the sea, because when you eat this chocolate, you will turn into a mermaid. Then you must dive into the water as fast as you can and find the other mermen and mermaids and the mermaid village, because mermaids cannot breathe out of water for a long time. Said Stinky-Bottom. She grabbed the chocolate and she flew away so quickly she forgot to say something very, very important. What was it? You're just too clever. That's right, it was thank you. When Stinky-Bottom flew down to the water, she was so excited she ate the chocolate. All of a sudden, her hair began to get longer and longer and longer until it went right down to her feet. And then, she began to disappear. Her wings began to disappear, and then her knees began to disappear, and her ankles and her feet, and instead, what suddenly appeared? That's right, a huge mermaid's tail. Yay! Said Stinky-Bottom. I am a mermaid, I am a mermaid. And she dived into the water until she saw the other mermen and the other mermaids, and they were doing somersaults in the water and playing with the octopus. Hello, said Stinky-Bottom. Hello, said the mermaids and the mermen. See if you can tumble in the water. Help! Swim back to the mermaid village! They began to scream. Why? Said Stinky-Bottom. Well, what's the problem? Can you guess what might be in the water that has big teeth and a fin? That's right, shark. Shark! They began to scream. But poor Stinky-Bottom was a fairy. She really wasn't used to the water. She didn't know what a shark was. A shark? Said Stinky-Bottom. Well, what's a shark? Help! Then she saw the shark. Can you swim as fast as you can back to the mermaid village? On your marks, get set, go. Faster, faster, quickly, it's gonna bite our bottoms! When she got back to the mermaid village and they'd closed the big doors, Stinky-Bottom began to cry. Actually, everyone, this is not as fun as I thought. I miss my mum and dad, and I'm hungry. I really miss spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese? Said the mermen. Yeah, I want my dinner. Oh, well that's okay, said the mermaids. We're going to have some dinner now. We're going to have seaweed pie and sand pancakes. Seaweed pie? Sand pancakes? Stinky-Bottom began to cry. She was so sad, she swam all the way back to the shore and sat on the sand, hoping she would be turned back into a fairy. But was she? No, she still had her tail and her very, very long hair. And she began to cry. Tears came out of her eyes, and when they touched her tail, can you guess what happened under the moonlight? That's right, she turned back into a fairy. Suddenly, her hair got shorter and shorter and shorter, and then she could see her toes and her feet and her knees, and her wings grew back. Oh, I'm a fairy again, hooray, hooray, she said. And she flew back home as fast as she could. And when she got home and saw her mum and dad, she gave them an extra big cuddle and hug. And can you guess what her mummy may have made her for dinner? Her favourite thing? Yes, spaghetti bolognese. Why don't you do something special? Why don't you go and give your mummy and daddy a great big cuddle or a kiss? Or your grandma, or your granddad, or your uncle, or your aunt, or your dog, or even your brother or sister. I'll see you again soon. I hope you like the story. Have a lovely night and a lovely day. Bye!